I've heard of having a pool in your backyard, but having a pool in your bedroom? Guys, this is so cool. Imagine how easy it'd be to keep clean. You just be like, I'm awake, splish splash, and then you're clean. This is amazing. Or really horrible. Imagine like you wake up and you're just like, you know, when you're half asleep and you like want to go grab a glass of water, you need to go pee, and then you accidentally fall into the pool. Oh, that would suck. Okay, you know what? I don't need a pool in my bedroom. I'm good. Oh, I need this room in my life. I love the color pink so much. And look, you got the full night sky right above your bed. Like literally. That is so cool. Oh, these heels are kind of cool too. I like everything about this room. And imagine how big that bed is. Like you could just like flop around all night. And then when your parents tell you to go outside and play, you're like, what for? I can enjoy my PS4 and the night sky at the same time. It's like kind of like nature, right? You know, they say girls need a lot of mirrors in their room, and I agree with that. But I think this is even too much mirrors. This isn't actually a bedroom. It's a piece of art made by an artist. This actually was in Toronto. I saw it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I just wanted to include it because I thought it was cool. Look, I know what you're all thinking. Why is there a pole in the middle of this room? Well, obviously someone in the family is a fireman and they need to practice sliding down the pole. You know. Also, this is like a very strange bunk bed situation, but I'm digging it. I also feel like it just looks like it's just gonna like, that's my fear of bunk beds. I'm afraid the top ones, I was gonna smush the bottom one and I'm gonna be on the bottom one because that's just my luck. This room is so relaxing and cute. I think it's a hotel room actually. And in the background, you have a picture of Greece, which is beautiful. The bed reminds me of a boat, just like swaying in the water. Guys, imagine if you had a room like this, you'd have so much space for activities. And you kind of get a treehouse. I've always wanted a treehouse, but mostly activities. Activities! These people have a slide in their house.
A slide!
I promise, if you give me a slide, I'll never be late for school ever again. I mean, that's mainly because I don't have school anymore. But even if I did, I'd never be late. My mom would be like, Azzy, you have to go to school. And I'd be like, already on. And I'd be like barreling down the slide head first. It'd be awesome. I think they don't even need the stairs. I think it'd be like fun on itself to go up the slide like the first day, and then it would get horrible. I like this one because it looks like a barn. Let me tell you why. Because then I can act like an animal in public, and when people ask me,
what's wrong with you? Were you raised in a barn?
And I can say, yeah, actually I was. Imagine if you had a rock climbing wall in your room. Like, you would always be like playing on it, but then secretly be exercising. You'd be so strong. I know you guys came here for the gun show. I just look like an idiot. I have mixed feelings about this one. Like, I love Finding Nemo as much as the next person, but it's just way too easy to find Nemo. Like, he's right there. I found him in a second.
That is actually his dad.
And my second problem with this is that turtle would creep me out every time I could be going to sleep and I would just look at his face. Like, look at his face. You can't tell me that's not creepy. Look at it. Who are these kids who have these magical enchanted forest kingdoms as their bedrooms? This is so pretty. And there's like a trap door here, which I really want to know what's behind it. Does anybody know what's behind it? I want to know what's behind it, but like I can't know because this is just a picture. I feel like Rapunzel lives here. Or some little girl who thinks she's Rapunzel. Now this is what I like. Say it with me. Blackout curtains.
Blanket curtain.
It's essential to life as a part-time vampire. Hey, sometimes when you sleep in, you need the light to just not be there. Okay, I'm no athlete. I mean, clearly you guys have seen me do anything very, very ungracefully. But I can appreciate this room. It's cool. They got their own court even. Like, you can practice your hoops while breaking everything in your room, you know? Oh, they even got like a... Please don't unsubscribe. I like it, but the TV needs to be like bigger because...
How can you even see that from your bed?
No, I'm joking, the TV's massive. I was being sarcastic. For those of you that don't get my sarcasm. Nobody gets my sarcasm. Is it because I'm bad at sarcasm? You can tell me if I'm bad at sarcasm. My feelings won't get hurt. This is a democracy. You guys can say whatever you want. You guys don't like this channel? Go write 10 hate comments. No, but seriously, I don't control you. I mean, you might hurt my feelings a little, but like, you're free to do it. Don't actually do it. I swear I'm sober. Yeah, you best believe this is your room. I'm coming out for karaoke, like this one, because they got those little pods you can chill in and just like have your own little bubble. I have a hanging chair too. I'm excited to show you guys. I'm gonna do a house tour video very soon. I just need to finish like unpacking first. I need to finish unpacking and clean up the mess I just made. And then you will get house tour video. Whoa, this is so pretty. This one feels like you're legit in nature. Like it doesn't even feel like a house. You see how big and open these windows are? I love it. I want windows that big with just trees everywhere. This is so cool. You could like literally watch animals and be like, yo, bear, what's up? But then you'd be afraid to leave because you'd be like, yo, bear, what's up? This one is sick. It looks like a set from like Nickelodeon or something, doesn't it? Like I'm just expecting like iCarly to pop out of nowhere and be like, yo, iCarly, what's up, girl? Ooh, I like this one. Like it they didn't have that much space to work with, but they like made it look really cool. I love like the baby blue. It's so calming and just like zen and this makes me want to meditate. And I like how there's like a pillar in the room, but then they made it pretty because sometimes you have to have pillars or otherwise the house can't support itself and just falls and crumbles. But then they just made the pillar into a tree. Like genius. This one's really cool, but also really scary because I feel like you just have some major bug problems after a while. You're literally out in the wilderness. I mean, you can tell here there's some type of like door/window that like closes, but I don't know. I feel like every time you open it, it just be like, welcome to my home, bugs. A bug's life, but like in my home, no thank you. This is a bedroom for people who want to live in a tree, but also want Netflix and AC. I think it's a words. Am I even literate? What even is this? It's like a huge window that you can just like turn on a wheel and it just... And look at that view though. There's nothing better than a nice view. Am I right or am I right? Whoa, this is so trippy. This is a painting that looks 3D. I mean, it's really cool, but like, I don't want it in my house. Who was like, yeah, I need this in my house. I feel afraid every time. Like imagine you're half asleep trying to get some water again. This would give me nightmares every time. I'd be like, I'm gonna get eaten by an alligator. This one is not my favorite. It kind of reminds me of a haunted forest. I'm not a fan of this one, but like, if you like it, then you like it. You know, we different people. We have different tastes. But I'm not sleeping in there. Ooh, I like this one. This is so cool. You can literally live with the fish. Like, look up, you see fish. You look up, you see shark. The more I think about it, is like, imagine you hear a noise. Like if I hear one noise, I'm thinking, is that a cracking sound? Like what if all of this cracks and all the water comes rushing in on top of you? Can you even survive that? Probably not. I like living, okay? I like it too much. I think I'd rather not live with fish.
I'm good.
Honestly, what is this? I'm hella confused right now. What is this? What is that thing on the ceiling? I have so many questions. Why won't anybody ever answer my questions? You know, for moments when you want to have a cool room, but you also want to feel like you live in the Great Depression. This one, I appreciate all the thought that went into it, but I also don't want it. I'd rather take the fish. This is a horrifying looking room, but don't worry, it's not a bedroom. It's not for sleeping in. It's actually a room the scientists invented to be one of the quietest rooms ever. It's so quiet because all these little things absorb sound. And they say that it's so quiet you can hear your internal organs working, which I find that a little hard to believe, but maybe it's just like a figure of speech type of thing. But that's how quiet they say it is. They recommend not staying in the room for too long because it's creepy. I'm good. I don't want to go into the room. I wonder what it would sound like if you talked. Would my voice just get sucked away? Obviously not. What? How did she get all the way up there? She's just swinging from the ceiling. That looks a little dangerous. Like, how do you get up and down? Girl, I mean, at least I got a safety drop over here. Remember the fishies up in the sky? You can also get fishies below. This is awesome. And also kind of terrifying. Imagine like stepping off your bed. Oh, like I'd feel like, what if it cracks and then you fall in? I would much rather fall in than it fall on top of me. You know what I'm saying? So this makes me feel safer than the one that's like, fishes above you. Okay, I'm not stupid. This one's just Photoshop. Like, look at this dresser on a rock. Like, somebody just cut this out in Photoshop and stuck it there. This one is a fake room. Here we got the money room. This is when you got so much money, you don't know what to do with your money, so you just put it everywhere. You know, your earrings are too big when you just hit yourself in the face with them and it kind of hurts. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.